how to track your progress for your weight loss transformation, and how to make sure you're going in the right direction. If you want to run the marathon to the end, you have to go in the right direction. But what if your goal is something better? Let's say permanent weight loss? Even then, you have to go in the right direction. But how do you make sure you're still going in the right direction and you will end in the finish and not in the dead end? Let's look at how marathon runners do it. How do they know where to run and where their finish line is? According to landmarks. During the marathon, you have landmarks along the entire route that show you how many miles you have made and how more are waiting for you. Thanks to these points, you know you are still on the route. Even when losing weight, there are landmarks to help you figure out how you are doing or whether you are going in the right direction. Here are the points you can follow when losing weight. 1. Body weight. The weight is what we are interested in the most. The smaller the number on the scale, the better it looks in the mirror. But be aware, this is not always the case. That little box, this little monster that can get you out of balance, doesn't tell you the whole truth. Let's take a closer look at what the number on the scale, which we hate so much, really shows. The scale, the device, only shows how much force your body exerts on the floor because of gravity. Do you want proof? Put your hands on the scale and relax it. Look at the number, and now push with your hand with the strength to the scale. Is the number on the scale higher? Probably yes. But that doesn't mean your hand has gained weight and looks worse. It only acts to the scale with a higher force. In fact, it doesn't tell you how you look like, not even if you're slim, and not even if you have an ass like Shakira. Don't fix yourself on a specific number. The scale shows you the sum of the weight of your fat, muscles, bone, water, organs, food, and the digestive system, and other things, not just fat. Let's say you've been trying to eat healthier and exercise for some time, and since you're curious how you're doing, so you will stand on the scale a little nervously and eagerly, and you will see a number smaller by 2 than the one at the beginning. Does that mean you only lost 2 pounds? Yes and no. The difference in the total body weight can be only 2 pounds, but that it can be minus 2 pounds of muscles, or minus 2 pounds of fat, or minus 2 pounds of water, or a combination. For example, minus 4 pounds of fat plus 1 pound of muscle plus 1 pound of water equals to minus 2 pounds of body weight. But the reason we are not happy and why we are ashamed to undress is not an excessive muscle or water. It's because we have a lot of fat. And so, the point of losing weight is to get rid of fat, not muscles or water. And that, as you could see, the scale will not show us exactly. It is the same as if you ask in the shop, how much is that blouse? And the sales lady will tell you, a blouse, t-shirt, pants, and a swimsuit cost together of $64.99 USD. Well, fine, but it won't tell us much about the price of the blouse. Thanks to the scale, you get some information, but it's not exactly what we need to know. The advantage of this scale is that it shows numbers you can easily compare. The downside, however, is that the number won't tell you much. Just because your weight has not changed for a month, it doesn't mean you have made no progress. 2. Body circumference in inches. Are you wondering that people tell you that you have lost weight, and yet they don't even have a clue what was your weight before and how much you weigh now? But how do they know you've lost weight? They don't know. People around us can't see our weight on the scale. So, what do they see? They see how bulky our abdomen, thighs, or buttocks are. If they praise you for losing weight, it's because they see you slimmer. They have no idea if your pounds have changed. They see how the volume or circumference of your body has changed. Therefore, if your dream is to be slim and get compliments, don't just look at the weight. See if you're slimmer. And that means measuring and gradually monitoring the circumference of your body. 3. Look in the mirror. With weight loss, we want to achieve 2 things. First, to look great, and second, to feel great. And maybe to anger a few people who made jokes of us while eating salads. But how we can find out our appearance is improving? Stand in front of a mirror. We can have a beautiful number on the scale or in inches, but when we wear a swimsuit, the only thing that counts is what we see in the mirror. And this is another beautiful landmark, according to which you will see if you are going right. However, the mirror has one flaw. It won't tell you how you looked a month ago. We have nothing to compare with. And that's why our next landmark will help you much more. 4. Photo of your body. Okay, we know it's not pleasant. Many people avoiding photography at all costs and don't want anyone to see the photo. But people still see you every day, and people are 1,000 times more interested in what they look like than in what you look like. It is true. Try to remember the last time you saw a group photo, and at first, you look for yourself. All people do the same. I know it's awful to just think that it will be recorded somewhere how our body looks like, but 1. Only you have to see the photo and you don't even have to look at it. 2. The photo itself will not worsen your body. It'll just show you its condition. 3. Nothing shows progress better than a photo. You will see that the way you tried made sense and you will have an immense desire to continue. This will then bring you even better results and you will have even more motivation and so on. 4. The photo is like looking in a mirror, which you can save and compare later. 5. People who do not take pictures when losing weight almost always regret it afterwards. But of course, it's up to you. You don't have to take pictures if you don't want to. Well, it's amazing to see the body transformation later, and we just don't think you'll see a photo before and after. You will also remember what was in the meantime, the way you tried, the way you took care of yourself, and the way you didn't give up, even though it was hard. Then you will be proud of yourself, and thanks to the photos, you will never forget it. 5. The clothes. Wearing a smaller t-shirt or button-tighter pants is the most beautiful sign that you are going in the right direction. You won't see this landmark right after a month, but it's worth watching it regularly. This will add a lot of motivation. 6. Besides these points, there are others. Not everything can be measured, weighed, or photographed, but these things are often the ones we desire the most. We want to lose weight to live a more beautiful, interesting life. We want to have more options to enjoy. For example, being able to play with children, to be able not only to go, but also to enjoy a romantic holiday with a friend, or just being able to come to the store and buy what we like and not just what we fit in. These are the moments when you realize you are going in the right direction. And even if it's hard to measure them, here are a few things you can follow to keep motivated. For example, how you feel during the day. Maybe you are in a better mood and you are not so tired. You have a greater desire to do normal activities. How your body is doing. You may feel lighter, or your stomach and digestion, skin, hair, nails may be better, or your health problems are improving. How your physical condition is. Maybe your endurance is better, or you are less short of breath while walking up the stairs. What other subjective feelings do you have from your own body? Maybe your knee or spine has stopped hurting. You don't have to measure these things. That would be probably annoying and not quite accurate. But if you notice that they are improving, take it as further proof that you are doing well. Measuring your actual status and seeing those awful numbers can hurt. But do you know what will hurt even more? Don't measure them. Don't see your progress and lose motivation because of it and quit. If you liked the video, hit the like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.